Okay, now that we've talked about timing theory and done some preliminary checks to make sure our machine is healthy and ready to be timed, we're going to do a visual check, a quick visual check to see if the timing looks like it's okay or if it looks way out. So we're going to tell you how to do that quick check right now. So we've got our 100 needle in. We've checked it for straightness. Now what I can do is I can bring my needle to its lowest position. Direction of motion is as I'm looking at the hand wheel from the back of the machine. Direction of motion is counterclockwise. So the top of the hand wheel goes down. I'm going to bring my needle to the lowest position. In the lowest position, my hook point should look like this. Now, if I move my needle bar up a couple millimeters, which is just a little bit, just the thickness of this gauge. So I'm going to rotate it in direction of motion again just a little bit more. If my machine is timed correctly, when I raise my needle bar 2.2 millimeters, now my hook has come from down here, this raised and this came like this. So let's see if I can do it here. Here's my needle, here's my hook. This raised, and then my needle came to the far edge. And so I know I'm pretty close because it should look like this. And it does look good because the needle's come to the far edge. Now all I have to do is check my eye. And my eye needs to be 1 millimeter from the bottom of the hook point. So the bottom of the hook point to the, let's say my fingernail is the eye. I'm 1 millimeter above when it reaches the far edge. So to do that check, I'm going to look through here, and I can see that my hook point is in the bottom of the scarf, and it's about 1 millimeter above the eye. So without any gauges, I can see that my timing looks pretty good. The last thing I'm going to check is needle distance. In that position, my hook should be going right through the scarf. If it's got a big gap, I'm going to probably skip. So to check that, I can push on my needle bar and see if I see any gap between the hook point. And it looks like no gap. When I push on it, I have a little bit of gap. So all I was doing was flexing the needle bar a little way. So I know my needle distance is good. So those are my 4 main adjustments. And I've done a quick check, and I see that they look good. So if I am having stitching problems, it might be a different cause than timing.